Obama is a Mac daddy. Obama pimps white women and black women. He got started. You didn't notice him till he brought out those big-chested white women with their tight t-shirts and their short pants. That's what a pimp does. Oh, come on. You don't get your campaign started with a big-chested white woman. She must be a 54D, double D, and a pair of shorts on. That's what started his campaign. He put his name on 2 big 54Ds. Obama, that's where you first saw his name. That's the first place I saw it, on 2 great big old tits. He's a Mac daddy. He pimps white women and black women. Obama is a long-legged Mac daddy. Black people have said, Pastor Manning, nobody's going to follow you because you've been trashing Obama. If you want black people to get with your no do no reign, your outlaw, they're not going to follow you because you've been trashing Obama. And black people love this man. And because of the way you speak about him, you can forget about your ministry. Now it's over with. Nobody's going to be on your committees. Nobody's going to walk with you or march with you, or nobody's going to be with you, Pastor Manning. But let me just say this, first of all. I haven't trashed him. I haven't trashed Obama. His African in-heat father went a whoring after a trashy white woman. He was born trash. I said he was born trash. I didn't trash him. I'm speaking the truth about him. Here, and I'm not going to be much longer with y'all. I understand we need to move beyond color. I'm not about that, but y'all raised it. If you start it, I'll end it for you. Don't start nothing, it won't be nothing. But we got a problem. Black people got a problem. Now we can move to color blindness and always look at the man by the content of his character, never the color of his skin. I'm down for that. You get my vote. Yay and amen, I'm for that. But before we get there, we need to hear some truth. Black people and white folk. Black people. But this half-white boy, this trashy bastard, won't even lift up his voice in defense of his mama. And the whole world knows it. More than the threat of Hillary Clinton, this mouth that you hear, this prophet that you're listening to, has got that boy worried. Because how can he, even if he did become president, how can he overcome the legacy of the truth that his mama was trashy and that he was born a bastard and thusly he's white trash and a pimp and a Mac daddy? And the Obama campaign is silent. Now somebody said to me, Pastor Manning, you playing the dozens. You get up out that street like, I'm not playing the dozens. And if I was playing the dozens, the appropriate response in the dozen game is this. When you talk about his mama, he got to talk about your mama. Oh yeah. You just don't let somebody talk about your mama and get away with it. You got to say something back. You got to defend. I last week left you with the question about what's going to guarantee that the long-legged Mac daddy will win the election in 2012. And I told you it was 3 little words. Actually, there were 2 sets of 3 little words, and I told you twice. The first set of the 3 little words is the dung-head media. They are going to be the ones that will guarantee that Obama will win in 2012, no matter who's running against him. Now, allegedly, there's been reporting that he needs to raise at least $1 billion in order to be able to buy the campaign, to buy the office of the presidency again, and he'll most likely raise it. He's got that kind of money. He's got those kinds of friends. But let me tell you why the dung-head media is going to do everything they possibly can, including Fox News, to make sure that Obama wins again. You see, my friends, If Obama loses the 2012 campaign and he's no longer president on November the 5th, January the 21st, the year 2013, then all of this interest in his college attendance at Columbia University, his CIA involvement in Afghanistan in 1981 through 1985, how he got into Harvard University's law school when he never attended Columbia University, how he could have gotten into Columbia University when he was a C student at Occidental, how a C student recently, over the last 10 years, on October 16th, 1995, the false prophet Louis Farrakhan gave a call out across America for all Negro men, black men, all men, nothing but Negro, nothing but black men, to come down to Washington, D.C. And there in Washington on the 16th of October in 1995, as the day was enjoying, they were going to seek God for the plight that was plaguing the Negro. More than 100 years, 150 years had passed since slavery and the Emancipation Proclamation, and the Negro was doing worse in 1995 than he was doing in 1895 or 1865. Poverty. There were more jails and prisons since 1960. There have been more prisons built and more Negroes in jail. Nowhere on the planet do you have as many men in jail as you do in America, and they're Negroes, all Negroes, 1.2 million Negroes locked away in jail in this modern day and time in which we live. Homes are being headed by single parents. Women, fathers have ran off from their children. Before the 1950s, every father, every home had a man in it. But this recent time that we are now incurring